Dear students, it is the second video for week 6 technical and business writing, and we are learning the basic writing techniques. Dear students, in the first video I explained the brainstorming in detail, that brainstorming is a process of exploring ideas, developing thinking, sharing the concepts, and finding the clarity on the idea. Brainstorming is one of the very basic steps for all the beginners, even for the accomplished writers. Two techniques we discussed: mind mapping and clustering. Here we are going to talk about the second most important technique, free writing. As the word free expresses that it is a warm-up exercise. Clear? That we take a topic and we make a free write. Take a topic and start writing without caring whether your concept is relevant, irrelevant, okay, whether your language is correct or incorrect. Let's read this quotation first. The consequences of writing is that you must start by writing the wrong meanings in the wrong words. This is very important, interesting quotation. The consequence of writing is that you must start by writing the wrong meanings in wrong words, but keep writing until you get to the right meanings in the right words. Only in the end you will know what you are saying. This proverb expresses that the writers must take courage and keep writing. Initially, whatever you are going to write, your ideas may not be aligned, they may not be relevant, your language may be wrong, expression may not be appropriate, exemplification may not be good, transitions or connecting of concept may not be well, but you should not give in. छोड़ना नहीं, बल्कि उसे लिखते रहें. Then do it over and again, and finally you will get the right concept, right words, and right expression. So free writing means do write down every idea you can think of about your topic, no matter how crazy. You can judge later. No matter in the beginning it appear absurd, illogical, means little bit obscure, whatever happens, and no one else is going to see it. Free writing is your own effort. It is your personal writing. You just write and see, write and judge. Do not worry about correct grammar or spellings. This is really the drawback, that in the very beginning we wish that whatever we speak, that must be correct. Whatever we write, that must be marvelous. Whatever the word we use, that should be the best word. It is impossible. All the writers used to be the same, and they have faced the similar problems. Nobody read them. They wrote wrong words, they wrote wrong ideas, but they didn't give in. They didn't stop writing by the initial errors, and they kept on writing, and finally the writing was recognized and they were paid. Got it? Okay. Students, for this practice you can do that. You should select a topic of your choice, whatever it, give it 50 minutes, allocate 50 minutes, Start writing and as much as you can. Okay, once you have done it, then the second thing you can apply. Once you have found the writing, then 15 minutes are over. Take rest and read the draft you have created. And you will find that there are some relevant concept, there are some irrelevant concept, there are grammar mistakes. Leave out. Simply take the red pen and cut out the irrelevant statements in your draft. Okay, then rearrange and write it. Whatever is left, that is relevant. For example, you wrote 15 lines, and when you finally watch, you find there are hardly 5 lines. Now apply the rules that you should check the words and sentences even then for a little. Clear? Keep this practice. Daily give at least 15 to 20 minutes for this practice, and you will find it all wonderful. Right, the students? Next, the students, in short, free writing is a very powerful tool used by the writers to learn the basic of the writing. Next is journalist writing. Journalist writing is another technique which writers use to say something, to write about some subject matter, following the very key questions which normally journalists use. The news pattern of the news is applied. Okay, and the very first thing in the journalist question is what, who, why, where, and when. They are the journalist question. For example, they write what happened. For example, we suppose you are writing something about programming languages. So the very first thing is the definition, what programming languages are, the description of the programming languages, who use the programming languages. Normally the encoders or computer scientists or the people related to software engineering, they use. Okay, why they use, what is the why they need the learning of the programming language, where they use it, when they use it, and how they use it. Journalist question is a very, for example, here we have a report. Okay, and this reads, spider catch interest on the YouTube website. Clear? Shocked teacher Pappy discovered a humongous spider. She was peacefully enjoying her evening in her garden when suddenly a huge spider dashed over the fence and attacked the CCTV camera. The event was recorded. It took place in Athens, Greece. The scary video was posted on YouTube. It got a giant number of views and was added on the top of videos in Greece. It was 3 meters tall. My reflex was to grab my flying pan from the kitchen and hit its head very hard. It seems Mrs. Orgev isn't as innocent as women as it seems. Okay. My crew rushed to the house as fast as we could. We were happy that Mrs. didn't get hurt. She would make a good cup. Dear students, this is how the journalists write journalist, the journalist questions help us writing some article in more organized and logical way. Thank you very much.